Most people don't lose their life in one moment. They lose it slowly by reacting instead of controlling. This video shares powerful life lessons inspired by Stoicism that can completely transform the way you think, act, and live. In a world full of distractions, pressure, and emotional chaos, these Stoic habits will help you regain control over your mind and your life. Most people struggle not because life is too hard, but because they react too much, think too little, and allow negative energy to control them. These life lessons will teach you how to stay calm under pressure, protect your energy, and build unshakable inner strength. If you want a better life, it doesn't start with changing everything around you. It starts with controlling yourself. Life doesn't fall apart overnight. It happens slowly, quietly, in ways you don't even notice at first. One bad habit, one emotional reaction, one wrong decision at a time. And before you know it, you wake up in a life you don't recognize. Not because you didn't try, but because you never learned how to control the one thing that matters most, yourself. See, most people spend their entire lives trying to control everything around them, other people, outcomes, situations. But they ignore the only thing they actually have power over: their thoughts, their emotions, their actions. And that's why they feel stuck, frustrated, overwhelmed. But what if you could change that? What if you could stay calm when everything around you is falling apart? What if you could stop overthinking, stop reacting, and start moving with clarity? That's exactly what Stoicism teaches. Not how to escape life, but how to master it. In this video, you're going to learn 11 powerful Stoic habits that will completely shift the way you live. Not overnight, but permanently. If you don't prioritize yourself, no one else will. That's the truth most people learn too late. You keep giving your time, your energy, your attention to everyone else. And at the end of the day, you're left empty, drained, burned out. You can't pour from an empty cup. And yet, that's exactly what most people try to do. Being strong doesn't mean sacrificing yourself for everything. It means protecting your energy so you can show up fully. Even 10 minutes a day, just for you, can change everything. Because the moment you start choosing yourself, your life starts changing. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. Most people don't realize this, but their thoughts are controlling their entire life. Negative thoughts, fear, doubt. They repeat them so often that they start believing them. But here's the truth. A thought is not reality. It's just the first version your mind gives you. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to follow it. You can question it, replace it, control it. Because once you control your mind, you control your life. Not everyone deserves access to you. Your time is limited. Your energy is limited. And yet, you give it away too easily. Saying yes when you want to say no. Staying in conversations that drain you. Keeping people in your life that slowly destroy your peace. Boundaries are not selfish. They are necessary. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need permission. A simple no is enough. Because every time you say no to what drains you, you say yes to what builds you. How you show up matters, not for others, but for you. When you take care of your appearance, stand straight, speak clearly, you send a signal, not just to the world, but to yourself. I respect who I am. Confidence doesn't come from outside, but your actions can reinforce it. Small details change how you feel, and how you feel changes how you act. Life will test you over and over again. Deadlines, problems, people, unexpected chaos. You can't avoid it, but you can control how you respond. Most people panic. They react emotionally. They lose control. But the strongest people stay calm, because calm is power. When you slow down your breathing, you slow down your mind. When you slow down your mind, you think clearly. And when you think clearly, you make better decisions. Next time you feel overwhelmed, pause, breathe, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Most of the time, the answer is no. The people around you are shaping you, whether you realize it or not. Some people lift you up, others slowly drain you. And the dangerous part is, you don't always notice it immediately. Energy is contagious. That's why you have to be selective. Not everyone needs to stay in your life, and that's okay, because protecting your peace is more important than keeping everyone around. Most people are not living their life. They're living expectations. Society's expectations, families' expectations, other people's opinions. But deep down, they feel lost because it's not their path. You have to decide for yourself what matters to you, what kind of life you want, not what looks good, but what feels right. And yes, it will be uncomfortable, but growth always is. If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. You don't need to argue. You don't need to prove anything. Just live your values. Consistency is louder than words. And sometimes, standing strong means standing alone. But that's the price of integrity. Life is heavy enough. You don't need to make it heavier. Learn to laugh at situation, at mistakes, even at yourself. Because when you can step back and not take everything personally, you become lighter, stronger, more free. Respect is not weakness, it's strength. You don't need to agree with people to treat them with dignity. You don't need to like someone to stay calm. How you treat others says everything about you, not about them. Your life is shaped by what you allow and what you remove. Negative energy comes from everywhere. People, habits, thoughts, environment. And if you don't cut it out, it will slowly destroy your peace. You don't need a perfect life. You just need a clean one. Remove what drains you. Replace it with what builds you. And watch how everything changes. At the end of the day, your life doesn't change because you understand something. It changes because you start doing something differently. Not one big decision, but small ones, repeated every single day. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you grow. Every time you choose calm over reaction, you gain control. Every time you protect your energy, you build strength. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Because consistency is what separates people who stay stuck from people who transform their lives. So if there's one thing you take from this video, let it be this. Control yourself first. Everything else will follow. If this message hit you, subscribe for more life lessons that actually change your life. And remember, silence, discipline, control, that's power.